What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as gold, baby. We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world, niggas.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go! Hurling go!
Some dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
gonna hate her like who won?
2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world, niggas. We ballin'. It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Lakers crew. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything. Welcome to the stream. Lakers over everything live stream. Here we are. Game number 82. The final game of the season for our Los Angeles Lakers. There will be no postseason, so this is it. And it looked like we were going to fall to the Denver Nuggets, but Austin Reeves makes an amazing play to get the steal with under 20 seconds left, takes it down. We're down by 2. He takes it down, gets a layup, ties the game at 1:35, and now we're in OT, and Austin Reeves is doing work, drives to the basket, gets the layup. Austin Reeves is having himself a night, ladies and gentlemen. He has a triple-double. Yes, LeBron, who? We don't need LeBron. We got AR-15. These young boys are playing. They're playing hard, both ends of the floor. Here we are. We're in overtime, tied 137 with the Denver Nuggets. Denver just missed a shot. Stanley Johnson grabs the rebound. Austin Reeves bringing it up court. I guess we'll do a little play-by-play. Have a little fun. Austin Reeves with the crossover. He shoots the J. He misses it. Denver grabs the rebound, taking it up. We're in overtime. 2.5 minutes left. 137. Tied at 137. Let's go. Let's go, Lakers. Pull this thing out. Let's end the season with the win. Back-to-back win. Something we haven't done a lot lately. Okay, we grab the rebound. They call a foul on Gabriel. Denver's heading to the line. We're still tied at 137. We're in overtime. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. It looks like it'll be side out of bounds, actually. He won't be going to the line. Austin Reeves balling. He has a triple-double. Yes, a triple-dub. Melo's there on the sideline cheering the guys on. Here we go. Denver has the ball up at the three-point line. They kick it out to the corner. Looking for an open shot. Good defense, Lakers. Forced the miss three ball. Here comes Gabriel grabs the rebound. And Mac McClung. Yes, Mac McClung. He got called up. He signed a 2-way deal. So he's been playing a lot tonight. And he brought the ball up court. Austin Reeves has the ball. Hillbilly Kobe. He's channeling his inner mama tonight with his triple-double. And the J. Austin Reeves with the J to give the Lakers the 2-point lead. 137. The Lakers take the lead. 1:39 left in overtime. Let's go, Lakers. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to the timeout. Austin Reeves is having himself a night. Yes. I think that put him over the 20-point mark. Again, he has a triple-double. Dwight Howard celebrating on the sideline. Carmelo Anthony celebrating on the sideline. Come on, Lakers. Pull this thing out. Let's get this victory, baby. Let's get it. Here we are again. That's the Lakers' final game. We're having a little fun. The game went to OT. I was planning on doing a post-game show in game number 82, the final game of the Lakers season. But Austin Reeves sent the thing in overtime, so we're having a little fun. Let's do a little play-by-play. Yes. So the Lakers have the lead, 139-137. Commercial break. Denver called a timeout as Austin Reeves has hit a J. Austin Reeves balling, guys. He has a triple-dub. Yes, Austin Reeves with the triple-dub, channeling his inner Kobe. Yes, let's go, let's go. Hillbilly Kobe, that's what they call that man. And he's channeling that mama tonight with his triple double. So let's see if he can close this thing out. And the Lakers can close the season with the win. Come on, close the season with the win and back-to-back wins. Something we haven't done this post All-Star break. So Austin Reeves, 28 points. Wow, he's balling again. Triple dub, triple dub, triple dub. Okay, here we go. Mac McClung has the ball. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. He's dribbling the ball. Let's see what he does. Let's see what they do. Come on, we need a bucket here. Let's get a bucket here. Oh, man. What happened? Technical difficulties. Guys, my apologies. Okay, let's go. Denver has the ball now. They're bringing the ball up court. They're shooting the three for the lead. They missed. AR-15 with another rebound. What is that? Rebound number 16 on the night. Austin Reeves. So Lakers have the lead 139-137 with a minute 20 remaining. Oh man, I'm having technical difficulties, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, come on, pull this thing out, Lakers. Come on. We all know the Lakers season ends tonight. There's no playoffs for us. It's over. Game 82. Exit interviews will start tomorrow. And we're expecting Vogel to be fired this week. And so this is it, man. So I'm just trying to enjoy it and trying to get a W, man. That's it. Let's just try to get a W. My connection is bad. I don't know what's going on, so I can't even see the game live. What's going on? Okay, it looks like the referees are they're huddling to look at a play. Come on, Lakers, let's pull this thing out, baby. Come on, close the season out with a W. This season from hell is finally coming to an end. It's over tonight. So at least let's get a W, man. I know it's not what we expected. It's not what we want. But it's finally coming to an end. Let's see what the referee says. Flagrant foul. Okay, so the Lakers got called for a flagrant foul. Mac McClung, the rookie Mac McClung. Shout out to Mac McClung. He was the G League Rookie of the Year. And okay, it happened on the fast break. McClung. Oh, that's a bad call. That is not a flagrant one. Come on. So Denver stole the ball and ran down court on the fast break, and Mac McClung tried to make a hustle play and go down there and swat the ball. He swung at the ball, and they called it flagrant. So Denver now they have an opportunity to tie the game. No, he missed the first free throw. Okay, so the Lakers still have the lead, 139-137 in overtime. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Come on, Lakers, pull this thing out. But that was a bad call. Bad call. They called it for. He missed both free throws. Denver missed both free throws. Hey, the ball never lies. So refs, y'all got the call wrong. And the ball took care of the rest. All right, but it wasn't flagrant, so Denver missed both free throws, but they get the ball back as well. So here we go. Let's see if the Lakers defense can stand up and, keep this lead. 139-137. Denver dribble. A 3-0. Yep, a wide open three. And he missed it, baby. He missed it. So the Lakers still have the lead. 139-137. The clock is ticking. We're under 60 seconds. Come on. The ball's in Austin Reeves' hand. He passes it to Gabriel. Gets it back to Reeves for three. Austin Reeves with the three, baby. Yes. Austin Reeves hits the three. 142-137. The Lakers might close this thing out. 42 seconds left. Shot. They call a foul. Come on, man. They are trying to save Denver. 39.6 seconds left. 142-137. Austin Reeves just hit a big three for now he's over 30 points. He has a 30-point triple-dub. Austin Reeves is getting his LeBron on. LeBron who? I don't even think LeBron is at the game. I don't see him on the sideline. We don't need Brown. We got AR-15, baby. We got the hillbilly Kobe. He's putting one on. Yeah, I don't see none of them. I don't see AD, Russ, or LeBron. Ain't none of them courtside cheering on the team. What's up with that? Melo is over there. Oh no, there's AD. Where's LeBron and Russ at? Oh, Russ is sitting down. Where's LeBron? Okay, but anyway, Austin 142, 139. Lakers got a 3-point lead. 30 seconds remain. Austin Reeves dribbling out the clock. He almost got his pockets picked. They get it back. Austin Reeves, 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4 for 3. Oh, in and out. Austin Reeves tried to nail it. Okay, 15 seconds left. The Lakers up by 3. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Denver for 3. He misses it. Yes, the Lakers are going to get this one, baby. 6 seconds remain. Denver just fouled them. The Lakers are going to win this one. They're up by 3, 142, 139. 6 seconds remain in overtime. It looks like the Lakers are going to end the season with back-to-back wins. Come on, let's hold it off. Let's close this thing out. All right, 6 seconds remain. What we got? We got a timeout. Denver calls a timeout. 142, 139, 6 seconds remain in overtime. But Denver just called a timeout. Come on, baby. Let's get this thing. Let's get this thing. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. We're going to get a win, guys. We're going to get a win. We are going to get a win, it looks like. Man, wins have not been easy to come by at all. So I'll take it. I'll take it. They have not been easy to come by. What, we got 5 wins since February, guys. 5 wins since the All-Star break. That's it. All-Star break. Post All-Star break, we thought we were going to wrap it up, turn it up, and make this push. No, bro. 5 wins. 5 wins. That's it. But looks like we're going to get one tonight. Okay. Commercial break. 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. Austin Reeves, again, he's absolutely balling. I think got, 31 points, 16 rebounds, double digits assists. So AR-15 has a triple dub, baby. Come on, let's close it out, Lakers. Here we go. We're back. They're showing some Austin Reeves highlights. He just hit a big 3. He's hit a few big 3s tonight, but he just hit a big one to give the Lakers, to extend the Lakers lead to 5. And now Denver cut it down to 3. We got 6 seconds remaining. All right. We'll get back at it in 1 second here. Okay. Here we go. Lakers trying to inbound the ball. Stanley Johnson. Come on, get it in. Okay, he gets it in. Of course, they foul Mason Jones. So Jones is heading to the line, and he can ice this thing. Lakers 142. Nuggets 139. 5.2 seconds remain. Mason Jones at the strike. He just hits one of these. That's it. Game over. Come on, let's hit it. Mason Jones, 7 points tonight. 5 of 6 from the field. Okay, he makes the first one. The Lakers up by 4, 143, 139. That should do it, right? That should do it. I don't know if anybody's talking. I'm on my phone, guys, and I can't see the comments. Where are my comments at? I don't know. But who's ever here in the stream, who's ever here in the chat, welcome. Thanks for coming through. The Lakers 144, 139, 5.2 seconds remain in overtime. So it looks like the Lakers are going to close this thing out, baby. Yes, we're going to end the season with a W. We opened the season up with an L. Remember, we took a few L's. No, I think the second game of the season we beat Memphis. We opened it up with Golden State with an L. And then I think we beat Memphis. No, we lost to Phoenix, and then I think we beat Memphis. I know we had Memphis earlier in the year at Staples. That was at that when John Morant. It came down to the end. The Lakers pulled it off. But we're going to close out with a W, guys. We're going to close out with a W. Back-to-back W's. Again, we haven't done that. This entire second half of the season. We haven't had back-to-back W's, and we're finally going to get one to close the season out tonight. We only had 5 wins coming in tonight. 5 wins post All-Star break. It looks like we're going to get win number 6. Win number 6 post All-Star break. The kids, how about them kids? The kids out there getting W's, led by AR-15. LeBron couldn't do it, and Russ and AD, no. Got to leave it to the kids. Oh, he just fell. They called a foul? Come on. Denver fumbled the ball. It looks like they called a foul on the Lakers. But the Lakers are up 144, 139. 2.4 seconds remain in overtime. Denver's going to the free throw line, but the win is secured, man. It's a 5-point game. So this should be done. This should be done. This should be done. Lakers got the kids on the court. Gabriel, who was just signed to a contract. You got Mason Jones, you got AR-15, you got Stanley Johnson out there, and you got Mac McClung, who was also just signed to a 2-way deal. They're out there, they're balling, they're playing hard on both ends of the court, so that's very exciting to see. All right, Denver hits both free throws. The Lakers are up by 3, 144, 141. The outlet pass, McClung, Mac McClung, the outlet pass with the slam dunk, the reverse slam dunk, and the Lakers win, baby. Lakers win, Lakers win, Lakers win. The Lakers get the W. Play that intro.
What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans.
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. But it's purple, hard as gold, baby. We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
This is Dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
gonna hate her like who won?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, they got fans like, LA be like,
We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin', we ballin', we ballin'. All purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Lakers got the W. 146, 141. Overtime win. The kids balled. Austin Reeves balled. And the Lakers end the season with a W. They end the season with back-to-back W's. They haven't gotten back-to-back wins through the entire second half of the season. And we do it, in the final two. So that's how we close things out. It's been a tough season, but at least we ended with a W, man. We ended with a W. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. So Lakers Nation, stay tough. We will be back at it. We will bounce back. We are the Lakers, baby. Now the offseason can officially begin. We can retool. We can try to right this ship and press on, man. Lakers basketball has officially come to an end. It's over until October. That's when the season starts back up. October. But of course, we have a long off season. This off season is going to be crazier than this wild NBA season that we had, man. We got a lot of work to do, of course. We got to move Russell Westbrook, of course. We're going to be in the hunt for a new head coach. We got to retool, man. We got to, and we're doing it on limited, with limited resources. It ain't like we got a lot of money to spend. We're a luxury team. We're burdened by the cap. So it's only so much we can do, but the number one priority is moving Russell Westbrook. Of course, it looks like his time with the Lakers is officially over. It'll be interesting to hear those exit interviews. I'm looking forward to that tomorrow or Tuesday or whenever they are. I want to hear what Russ has to say. We all know Russ, how he is with the media, and he's real chippy and real in his feelings with the media. So those exit interviews are going to be real interesting to watch, right? But the Lakers got the W, 146-141. They got the win over the Denver Nuggets, the overtime win. If you're coming through, appreciate you guys for coming through. My apologies. I'm on my phone and I cannot see any comments. I don't know why I can't see any comments. I don't know what's up with that, but I can't see comments for some reason. So if you guys are saying anything, my apologies. I can't see them. So I'm just on here rambling away. Just rambling. But The Lakers season, as we all know, it's officially over, but it ended on a little high note. We got the W, got the W, got the W. How about Austin Reeves? AR-15 had himself a night. He had himself a career night tonight. Triple double, his first career triple double. Wow. The first rookie to have a triple dub since man, what, Kobe? You got to go back a long time for the first Lakers rookie to have a triple dub. But he got one tonight. He got one tonight. Woo! All right, guys, man, here we go. Off season. Let's go. Let's hear AR-15. Let's see what he got to say.
This has to be known as the Austin Reeves game. Just ridiculous. It was a difficult season, right? But you were able to bring some moments of joy tonight for Laker fans watching. What got into you, and how does it feel at this point?
It feels amazing. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just basketball, and I'm lucky to be here playing basketball as my job. So it hasn't been the year we wanted it to be, but you know, things happen, you move on, you learn from them, and you get better.
It has been a season where it's been hard to come by some of those moments. You did hit the game winner in Dallas, but what is it to just go out this way? By what you guys play for is to find joy sometimes, in addition, of course, to winning. But you were able to find some joy tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we play the game, is joy. If we didn't love the game, we wouldn't play it. Everybody in the NBA loves the game, so you know, even though this game really didn't mean anything, it's still another game to go out and show what you can bring to the table and go win a game.
30-plus points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, but with 1 minute left, down by 9. At that point, right, almost every NBA game is over. What happened in that final minute?
We just executed down the stretch. Made shots, got defensive shots, got a big steal, and like I said, just made shots and you know, put ourselves in good situations.
You had the crossover. You did miss the three. Your teammates almost self-combusted out here on the sideline. What was it like just seeing those guys enjoying what you were doing as well?
I mean, it's amazing. You got guys that have been in the league for 10, 15 years that's been around. No high-quality basketball, and they're all, high-quality players. So to have them support me and support our team is special. That's all I can ask for.
Last one for you. So only 3 other rookies in NBA history had these kind of numbers. But I know that wasn't the point for you, right? It was getting the win. And what was this whole season like for you? Undrafted, you come to the Lakers, you get a big role at a certain point. How has this whole thing been for you individually, even again if it's been a tough season?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, undrafted. There's probably not a handful of people that thought I would be in this situation. When I was 16 years old, small town, so just to be here, like I said, is amazing, and just come out every day, work as hard as I can, and play the game the right way, and, you know, good things happen when you do that.
All right, thanks, man. It's the Austin Reeves game for sure.
So, yes, there we go. The young AR-15 Austin Reeves with the interview, the go-away interview. Austin Reeves, triple-double, 31 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists. Yes, Austin Reeves, 31 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. He was 14 of 14 from the free throw strike. All right. So, man, he's played really, really well. And he joined some rare company. Rookies with 30 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, and 10 plus assists. Oscar Robinson, he did it 5 times back in the season of 1960-61. Jerry West, he did it 1 time as a rookie in the 60-61 year. And Blake Griffin did it 1 time in the 2010-2011 year. And now Austin Reeves does it in here, the final game, 2021-2022 season. Austin Reeves joins Oscar Robinson, Jerry West, and Blake Griffin as the only 4 rookies in the history of the game to record 30 plus points, 15 plus rebounds, 10 plus assists as a rookie. AR-15, what a year for him. Oh, man. We found something in him, man. If there's anything to take away from this season, it's been one hell of a season, but if there's anything to take away from it, the play of Austin Reeves and the discovery of Austin Reeves. Man, just go back. Just imagine if we didn't have all those injuries to start the season, we may not have even seen Austin Reeves, man. He got called up and put on the roster, remember, because we had injuries, you know, so they called him up, they gave him that contract, And he played from the jump. He was playing from the jump and played all year long. So that's one of the highlights of the season. One of the very few highlights of the season is young AR-15. Of course, LeBron James, he provided plenty of highlights this year. He was in the race for the scoring title, but came up short with that, with missing games with injuries and all that. But AR-15, man, we discovered something in him, and I'm actually excited to see his development and his progression during this offseason, and come back next year even better, even stronger. His rookie legs did hit him, I guess, a little bit down the stretch here. He wasn't playing as well. But man, what a discovery we had in him. And man, that pressure, man, the pressure, having to play on the Lakers, having to, he was supposed to be a guy to sit at the end of the bench, but no, he had to play big time minutes all year long, not just when our season was over, all year long, man. From the jump, he had to play with all the injuries, and he welcomed the challenge, and he balled, man. So I'm glad we discovered him. And again, hopefully moving forward, that's one of our bright spots. The young AR-15 triple dub tonight. 31 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Wow. He joins Oscar Robinson, Jerry West, and Blake Griffin. They're the only other three guys to record a triple-double, of 30-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, and 10-plus assists, as a rookie. So, man, that's big time right there, man. And it came in game number 82, a game that went to overtime. And Lakers win that game, 146-141. And that overtime was, because of Austin Reeves, man. It looked like the Lakers were done. It was, like 16 seconds left, and Austin Reeves trapped the Denver guy, over there in the corner. He got a steal. The Lakers were down by 2 at that point. Austin Reeves got the steal, drove it down coast to coast, and had an acrobatic layup to tie the game at 135, and that sent it to OT. And then in OT, he wasn't done. He hit a big 3 to put the Lakers up by 5, and man, the rest is history. Lakers win. So the Lakers close out the season with the W, back-to-back W's. Again, if anyone's commenting in the chat, I can't see it for some reason. I'm here on I'm streaming on my phone, and for some reason, I can't see comments. So I don't know who's here, but if you are here, if you are saying something, salute to you. Thanks for coming through. And we're just wrapping this thing up, man. Of course, we'll have videos all postseason long, man. We got a lot to talk about. We don't got no postseason, all off-season long. Sorry, we don't have a postseason to get ready for. No play-in game to get ready for, which, by the way, the play-in games start on Tuesday. If you guys are interested. And, okay, we got a quote from Woj. Frank Vogel has coached his final game for the Lakers, a decision that's expected to be shared with him as soon as Monday, sources tell ESPN. Lakers search expected to be lengthy and expansive with no clear initial front runner. So that's a tweet by Woj. Frank Vogel has just coached his final game as a Laker. Lakers expected to fire Frank Vogel. We all knew that was coming. We expect that probably tomorrow. They'll fire him tomorrow and let the coaching search begin. Woj says it's going to be an expansive search with no clear front runner as of now. But the Lakers finished the season with a record of 33-49, absolutely atrocious. 11th in the West, 33-49 again. Wow. What is that? 16 games under 500. So we finished the season 16 games under 500, 33-49 record. So no way Vogel will survive that. He had a 4-year deal, 3 years. In his 3 years, of course, he went to the playoffs twice. In 2020, we went and we won. And then last year we went to the playoffs. We had injuries all year long, so we never really got to see how that would look, how we would look in the playoffs. But we went. AD goes down. and we lose to the Phoenix Suns. And then this year we finished with a record of 33-49. We finished 11th in the Western Conference, and we missed the play-in tournament. So no way Vogel was going to survive that. Is it all his fault? In my opinion, no, not at all. It's just been a hell of a season, man. The injuries, the chemistry. There's no chemistry here. It's just been really, really, really bad. But yeah, boys, it's over. Finally, it's over. The season's over, and we can move forward. So thanks, Vogel. You coached us to that championship in 2020. In my opinion, one of the tougher championships to win. One of the tougher teams to coach. One of the tougher things to do. So salute to him for that, man, because that was tough. That was real, real tough. That championship, being in the bubble, having to rally your boys there for that during that. So man, tough, but he did it, and we came out victorious. We won, man. And I broke down a video earlier today about potential coaching candidates, and I guess we can talk about that real fast. Potential head coaching candidates for our Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, you have the names out there like a Mark Jackson, right? Everyone's been lobbying for him to get back into the NBA as a head coach. I'm definitely open to that, although he hasn't coached in a while. Me personally, I definitely will be open to it, but I just don't see him leaving that commentary table. But I don't know, for the Lakers and the opportunity to coach LeBron James and Anthony Davis, he just might. So let's see. His name's out there. Then you got the bigger names, the dream names like John Calipari, right, from Kentucky, leaving Kentucky and coming to reunite with AD and coaching AD. That'll be real nice. So that's one of the dream scenarios. Then you got an even bigger dream scenario in Coach K. He retired from Duke. He's always been connected to the Lakers, right? Man, you go back to when we started going through the coaching carousel after Phil Jackson left. Coach K's name was mentioned, and it's been mentioned ever since. So, man, that'll be a dream scenario, right? Then you got other names like Quinn Snyder. That's a legit possibility. Quinn Snyder coming in from Utah. I'm watching the highlights. It looks like Wayne Ellington got kicked in the head earlier in the game. Had a concussion, it looks like. Is it a concussion? Did he leave? I didn't watch the game. I caught it at the tail end. The fourth quarter, I caught that. Well, I take that back. It was on, but I wasn't really watching. I was doing some other stuff, but I really tuned in at the end of the fourth quarter, when they took it to overtime. But Quinn Snyder, yeah, that's another name to look out for. He has Laker ties, right? He was here. He coached. He was an assistant for the Lakers under Mike Brown back in the day. We all know how the Lakers like to keep it in-house. They like to, they like to promote from within or promote guys who have Laker ties. And him being an assistant coach before, here before, I think that gives him a hand up, right? As a strong possibility for a coaching candidate, and I would love that. I mean, you see what the man's done in Utah. Year after year they've been top of the West. For the last few years, they just get in the playoffs, so they kind of fizzle out. So I mean, I definitely welcome him here. He's going to bring offense, right? And then if he can get some defensive guys to come along with him on that staff, I'd absolutely love to have Quinn Snyder here. Who else we got? Of course, the report came out about Doc Rivers. I hope they don't pursue that. I don't want Doc Rivers. To me, Doc Rivers is very, very, very overrated, and I don't want him here. But we'll see. I hope not. I definitely hope not. What else we got? Derek Fisher. How about Derek Fisher, man? Like I just said, the Lakers like to promote from within. We know D. Fisher's success with the Lakers, 5 championships, the long running teammate of the late, great Mamba, Kobe Bryant. We know he's beloved here. Again, 5 championships, man. Right now he's the current coach of the Sparks, the Los Angeles Sparks, the WNBA team. So you know he does um, commentary or analysis for the Lakers TV channel, Lakers TV, Spectrum Sportsnet. So D Fish, you know, that's another eye to keep, keep an eye on him. And of course, he's coached before. He didn't have a lot of success. But in Brooklyn, right? He was the coach of Brooklyn, right? I believe. So I can't see the comments again. So I don't know what you guys are saying. But yeah, he's coached before, didn't have success. But I could see the Lakers leaning that way, and going after D Fish. Another candidate, I made a video about this earlier. How I would love to see this, Juwan Howard. How about Juwan Howard? The current head coach for the Michigan Wolverines, his alma mater. I can see that, man. He has ties with LeBron. Back in Miami, on the Heat. He was on Spoelstra's coaching staff, and yeah, Juwan Howard. LeBron respects him. The guys respect him. He's had much success in the league, and even as a coach, he's having a little bit of success down there in Michigan as well. So that's another name, and then another guy that I would love to have on whoever gets the head coaching job. I hope this guy is on the bench. Laker champion, future Hall of Famer, Rajon Rondo, man. I would love to have him on the bench, on the assist, as an assistant, and hopefully someday maybe even a head coaching position. Of course, he doesn't have any coaching experience as an actual coach. He has plenty of coaching experience, man, because he's been coaching the players. He coached us in 2020 to that championship. He's a floor general and a coach on the floor. So I would love to have Rondo, as an assistant, on whoever our head coach ends up being. I hope they look Rondo's way and give him a spot. I believe he's going to have a great head coaching career someday. And I mean, maybe down the line, it could be with us, possibly. But and we already know LeBron respects him. AD respects him. They won a championship with him a couple years ago. So they have much respect. Kobe Bryant respected him. They were close friends and enemies, but friends as well. Much respect for one another. So yeah, that's another guy I would love to see as an assistant, Rajon Rondo, and hopefully someday he can become a head coach. And I hope it's for us because I think he has a great future. Going back to D Fish, as another name. He's another guy, he was point guard in Phil Jackson's triangle offense. So, you can do that. You can definitely coach. You look at the success Tyronn Lue had, he was also in that offense, backing up D Fish, right? He was in that offense, in Phil Jackson's offense. So, they learned from the best of them. So, but I don't know, man. We will see. But I think the news breaks tomorrow that Vogel is done. He'll be removed, fired, and then we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But they say it's going to be a long, extensive search. So we'll see. We'll see. Buckle up, boys. Buckle up, Lakers Nation. Because the off season is here, and we're gonna have all kind of stuff. Every day, man, it's going to be something. Every single day, it will be something. We'll be here to talk about it and report it and cover it and break it all down. Also, make sure if you guys haven't done so already, you guys go follow my brother AC from LA Sports Live. He breaks everything. He breaks all the news. I get a lot of my news from him. So go follow our brother. Malik Monk had 41 points tonight. Wow, 41.7 of 14 from 3. So how about Monk? That's another guy. I hope we can get signed. We're a little tight, with the money we can offer. But with Monk, it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, hey, bro, take this little bit now and let us take care of you next summer. When we have our books, we have everyone off the books, and we can offer you a bigger contract. Because there's definitely gonna be some suitors for Malik Monk. It's just a matter of him wanting to stay here and be in LA. Lakers Nation, we love him here, man. They cheer for him like crazy. They go hard for him at crypto.com arena. So hopefully he'll stay. Let's listen to Vogel, his final presser, right?
That have, what was it, 4 rookies in NBA history have had a 30-point, 15 and 10 triple double. So he's in rare company there. I thought it was a very Pistol Pete-esque performance, and just an awesome game and an awesome way for our guys to finish out a very difficult season.
Frank, right at the end of the game, Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted that the Lakers are going to be firing you, a decision they'll let you know tomorrow. Have you communicated with the front office at all about your future? And I guess what's your reaction to hearing that?
And I'm going to enjoy tonight's game, celebrate what these young guys did in terms of scratching and falling, getting back in this game, getting a W. And, we'll deal with tomorrow.
Did that get back to you before you walked in this room?
Yes.
Did that affect?
I'm going to enjoy tonight's game and what our guys did tonight and the way we finished out this season. Proud of our guys tonight.
So yeah, the Lakers media, they're sending in the tough questions to Vogel, saying it's been reported that you're going to be fired tomorrow. How do you feel about that? And did that affect tonight? And Vogel, the professional that he is, right? Vogel said no. We'll worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow, right now, I'm about to go celebrate with my boys, these young kids, what they did tonight. They got to win. So I'm going to celebrate with them. That's tough, man. He got back-to-back questions like that. And they asked him, did he know that he was going to be fired before tonight? And he said, yeah, he knew. And but he said, I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to go back and hang out with my boys. So, yeah, Vogel will be fired tomorrow. And James Worthy is talking. Sorry, I was trying to hear what James Worthy is saying. So, yeah, Lakers expect to fire Frank Vogel. And he was asked about it in his presser, his post-game presser about being fired. And, he said, man, we'll worry about that tomorrow. I'm about to go celebrate. He had a big smile on his face. I'm sure he's happy that this circus is done, man, and you can't even blame him. From the jump, he was doomed from the jump, man. He was going to be the fall guy. He didn't get any praise or any credit, in 2020 when the Lakers won, when the Lakers had one of the top defenses. He didn't get any praise for any of that. Of course, it all went to AD, and then everything else went to LeBron, right? It all went to AD in regards to the defense, and then LeBron, with everything else. Even KCP and Alex Caruso, they all got all the credit. Vogel got no credit at all. But, of course, he gets all the blame for the 33-49 record. I can't put it all on him, man. He was doomed from the jump. The reports came out way back in training camp. Vogel's trying to initiate or implement his offense, and he's telling guys, we're going to run and gun. Whoever grabs the rebound, bring it up court, let's go. Whoever gets the rebound, let's just run. And then Russell Westbrook says, no, I'm the point guard. You get the rebound, you pass me the ball. So it's like from jump, man, he was doomed. Vogel was doomed from the start. And then this roster, Vogel can't control AD missing half of the season. And our season was going to live or die on AD. We saw how great LeBron was this year, but LeBron just can't do it. He can't carry a team. It can't just be LeBron and a bunch of guys. He can't do that anymore, man. This team was going to live or die by AD. That's how it's been designed. That's how it was in 2020. AD played like a top 5 MVP player. We won the championship, The year after that, starting the year, AD was playing really, really well. And then we were up there in the standings. AD went down and we dropped. We took a nosedive, and we were in the play-in game, right? AD came back. He was there for that. We won what we needed to win. And then AD goes down the first round, and we lose to Phoenix. This year, AD's out half of the year, and we looked terrible. We're 16 games under 500. So this team was built for AD to be the guy, right? I mean, you see the greatness of LeBron. He's been absolutely great this year. He averaged over 30 points, almost won the scoring title. He did so many things, and it wasn't enough, And in spite of LeBron's greatness, we're still 16 games under. So this team was just built. It was built on AD, and AD just wasn't there. So that's not Vogel's fault. It's not Vogel's fault that AD isn't there. It's not Vogel's fault that Russ struggled. What 3/4 of the season, right? Okay. I think I can see the comments now. No impact. Mike says no impact. Who you talking about, bro? Who you talking about, Big Mike? But yeah, bro, it's just tough, man. He was, Vogel was doomed from the start, so it's unfortunate, He was always going to be the fall guy, the first one to fall on that sword. But with a record of such, you can't expect him to stay around. 16 games under, 33 and 49. No excuses for that, regardless of whatever, man. You can't blame that on injuries. Because you look across the hallway, the Clippers, right in our own building, our building, crypto.com arena. You look across the hallway, the Clippers have had injuries. Kawhi has missed the entire season, right? Their superstar. Paul George, he missed, close to as many games as AD, and they're still in the dance. They're still going to the dance. So for us to miss the postseason, entirely, that's pretty bad. And we still had Russell Westbrook, so no excuses, but it is what it is. And then for us to fall out of the play-in tournament altogether, man, that's pretty bad. We can't even finish in the top 10. We're down there at the bottom of the conference with Sacramento Kings, who they haven't been a playoff team in 2 decades and almost 20 years. I don't think they made the playoffs in 16 years. We're down there with them. We're down there with the Houston Rockets. They're not trying to win, man. They're in complete rebuild mode. They got young guys. They're nowhere near, being contender. We're down there with them. And then we're down there with the Portland Trailblazers. They're trying not, they traded everyone away. Dame's been away. Dame's been out, and they traded everybody away. They traded CJ McCollum away. They're not trying to win at all. And those are the OKC Thunder. All they care about is draft picks. They don't care about wins. They're just trying to grab as many draft picks as they possibly can. And those are the teams that we are down there with, man. That is horrible. That is unacceptable. The San Antonio Spurs are ahead of us. The New Orleans Pelicans are ahead of us. The Minnesota Timberwolves are ahead of us. All these teams, all right, the LA Clippers, they're ahead of us. And Kawhi haven't played all year long. All these teams are ahead. So it's unacceptable. It's embarrassing. In my opinion, it's the most embarrassing season in Lakers history because we were supposed to be a championship contender. Okay, say what you want to say about the fit, about Russ. Say what you want to say about that. But no one expected this. No one expected us to be 16 games under 500. No one expected us to finish in the 11th seed. There's no excuse for that at all, bro. I hear you, Mike. Mike says Lakers should blow up the whole team. I hear you, bro. I hear you. They're gonna blow. They're gonna get rid of Russ. That's for sure. They're gonna try to trade and move on from Russ. And we'll go from there. But of course, I think LeBron and AD, they'll stay, and we'll try to build around them. But I feel you, bro. I will blow it. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that. But LeBron's not going anywhere. Now AD, it's kind of tough. You can't even really move him because his trade value is not going to be up. And speaking of AD, here's AD right now. He played 40 games this year. 23 points, 9.9 boards, 2.3 blocks. Here's AD.
When they did play, haven't been playing, and I've been here cheering on the guys, supporting the guys, trying to get, wins and closing out the season strong. So I have not had a chance to kind of just reflect on, this season and what can help us next year, and things like that. The tough thing about this year, just haven't been able to, just like last year, haven't had a chance to coach his full team. But Frank is one of the, I only had 3 coaches, but,
can't say top 3, man. but yeah, right. But he's one of my favorites. I mean, I have a good selection of coaches.
All right, that's AD, guys. I don't know if you can hear it. I tried to turn it up for you, but AD in the post-game presser, he's saying he feels bad for Frank Vogel because Vogel hasn't had an opportunity to coach his team, last year or this year. Well, AD, you're a big part of that. You can't stay on the court. So maybe if you could stay on the court, Vogel will still have his job. But it is what it is. Here's Melo, 69 games this year, 13 points, 38% from three. So Melo did his job this year. The thing about Melo is he had to play heavy minutes. Melo was never brought here to play those big minutes that he's been asked to play. But because injuries, because the guy's been out of the lineup, and because of just things not working and us being desperate, Melo was having to play a lot of minutes. But Melo made, I think I saw a stat earlier today, he made like 140 plus threes this year, and he shot 38%. So he shot a high clip this year, and he shot the three ball really, really well. 38% from Melo, 13 points. But just he had to play a ton of minutes, way too many minutes, man. Melo shouldn't be playing, 30 minutes. Some games Melo played over 40 minutes, with the overtime and stuff. No way that Melo should have been doing that, man. But hopefully we can bring him back on a vet minimum. Of course that'll come down the line after we work some other stuff out, but hopefully Melo will be back for sure. Again, Mike says that in the comments, Lakers should blow the whole team up. I feel you, man. It's frustrating, man. I feel you. And Lakers Nation has been tough. It's been rough. But this season, at least we can say this season is finally over. It can't get any worse than this. 33-49, 16 games under 500. It can't get any worse than this. That's impossible, right? So, it's only up from here. It's only up from here. Again, here goes Vogel. The last 3 seasons, 2019, 2020, a 52-19 record, NBA champs. 2020-21 season, 42-30. Lost in the first round. And then this year, 2021-2022, 33-49, no playoffs. So that's Vogel, his 3 seasons with the Los Angeles Lakers. Very unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate. And this team gave up early. What can we say? They really gave up early. Earlier in the season, especially after trade deadline. It was like when we didn't make the move to trade Russ, they really threw in the towel. And it's unfortunate that Vogel's going to be the fall guy. I can't put this all on Vogel at all. I can't. But 16 games under 500. Of course, he's going to be fired. But just tough, man. It's been a tough season. But like I said, Lakers Nation, it's finally come to an end. It's officially over. I'm glad we didn't make a play-in game, man, because I didn't want this thing to extend, and I didn't want to get embarrassed by losing in the play-in game and be even more upset, and definitely going to the playoffs in the first round and losing in the first round, having another first round exit. I didn't want that. I wanted things to be over early, so we can move into the off season and start doing what we're doing. So I'm not satisfied with the play-in game. I'm not satisfied with just making it into the playoffs, backing it in. When you're 16 games under 500, you don't deserve to be in the playoff picture. You don't deserve to sniff the picture. So that's one of the things. I'm all for the little play-in game, right? But 16 games under 5, you shouldn't be allowed. So to me, the play-in stuff should only come into effect, when you have teams that are right there, right there in the mix. But above 500, man. 16 games under 500, that's embarrassing to play in the play-in game. So I'm glad they didn't make it. They definitely didn't deserve to make it. Season is over, and I'm glad about it. Now let's get to the off season. Let's see what we can do. Rob Pelinka, you got a lot of eyes on you. Now I will say this: Jeannie needs to. If Pelinka's gonna be the man, then let Pelinka do his job. Let him be the man. keep the Ramby out of it. They don't have any business, making any decisions. Rob's hands should not be tied behind his back. If you're gonna make him the top executive of the organization, then let the man do his job. And I think this past season he wasn't able to fully do his job. Of course, we all know that he had a deal for Buddy Hield. That deal was done. Everybody around the NBA, they all said that deal was done. And then out of nowhere, here comes Russ. LeBron lobbied for that a little bit, and AD as well. Russ, sorry, and Rob, if he's gonna be the man, then let him do his job. So all eyes on Rob Pelinka this year. I hope Jenny, gives him full control. Or if not, go out and get somebody else. Go out and pry away Sam Presti from OKC or whoever else. If you're not gonna let Rob do his job, go get us someone else who can do the job. But all this the way things have been ran, as of late, we can't operate like that anymore, man, because this is the embarrassing stuff that happens when you run your organization as such. So let's see, we got to fix this thing. I will say this: the one thing Rob Pelinka has shown that he can do, that's his strong suit, is getting out of bad contracts. He's shown that he can do that. You go back to the Dang situation. You go back before that to the Mozgov situation. Remember when Magic and Rob took over? Things were really, really bad. We had Mozgov on the roster. We had Dang on the roster. They were eating up the cap. We didn't have any money to go out and spend or get any free agents. And they got both of those things done. They moved Mozgov. We had to attach D'Angelo Russell to it as an asset, but they moved it. That was an immovable contract because it wasn't an expiring contract. There were some years left on that contract, and Rob was able to move that. Of course, Magic was the president and Rob was the assistant or the GM or whatever, but Rob was the one doing that, the behind the scenes stuff. So he was able to do that, and then he was able to stretch that Dang contract, and it kind of freed up the cap space for us to be able to go out and sign LeBron James. And then Rob, say what you want, Magic, Magic tried to do the AD deal. He wasn't able to do it, right? It didn't happen until Rob officiated that. Rob got that done. So, now I'm not throwing shade at Magic at all. Magic was a great. Magic did deliver LeBron James. Say what you want about that as well. LeBron was coming for sure. I bet you if the Bus brothers were still running things, LeBron wasn't coming. So don't tell me Magic didn't do something. Didn't have something to do with LeBron coming, because if it was the regime prior to him, the Bus boys running it, LeBron wasn't coming to that foolishness. So Magic did deliver that, but then Rob delivered everything else. He got out of those bad contracts. So again, I say that to reiterate my point that Rob has shown that he can get out of immovable contracts. He's shown that he can get out of bad contracts. And we all know we have that with Russell Westbrook. And this Russell Westbrook contract isn't even the worst because it's an expiring contract. And I think you got a lot of teams, let's talk about that really fast. So I tried to make a video on it yesterday, but my connection was bad. I was heading to my daughter's birthday party, so my connection was bad, and I didn't have time to fix it or redo the stream or whatever. But teams that are interested in Russell Westbrook, Team Jordan, Charlotte Hornets, they're interested. They're interested in possibly getting Russ, taking Russ off of our hands. What would that deal look like? It'll probably look like one of the following. So Terry Rozier, and Kelly Oubre Jr., and probably a pick, in exchange for Russell Westbrook and whatever else we need to do. So that's the first option. Or the second option would be Gordon Hayward and Kelly Oubre Jr. And probably, so which one of those would you prefer? Now, me personally, I would prefer Gordon Hayward and Kelly Oubre. If we did do a deal with Charlotte, I prefer that just because those are some big wings, right? Big wings, big guys. And Oubre definitely needed. We can definitely use him, Oubre Jr. But then Gordon Hayward, I feel he's a great fit as well. He's a great fit next to LeBron. He can play off the ball. He can shoot the three. And yeah, he brings some size as well. So I actually like that deal. I like that deal. And with Charlotte, I think we can possibly get away with only giving up one pick, because Charlotte actually plans on playing Russell Westbrook if they do get him. They actually plan on playing him. Jordan still believes in Russ. Now they have some strong ties. Russ being signed to Team Jordan. He has $100 million deal with Team Jordan, so Jordan definitely believes in Russell Westbrook. So they actually plan on playing him. Now, this second deal with Indiana, that's being reported as well. Now, they're interested in Russ as well. They don't plan on playing Russ. If they were to trade for him, it's just to free up some cap space. That's all they want to do. So a deal with them would probably look like Malcolm Brogdon. He'll come, and then Buddy Hield. We already know how much the Lakers are enamored in Buddy Hield. We wanted him this offseason, so now we have a chance to circle back and get him. Get him, or we wanted him last offseason. Now we have an opportunity to circle back and get him this offseason. So Buddy Hield coming, and Malcolm Brogdon. I like those pieces as well. Of course, we'll have to give a Russ, but the thing with this is I think we'll have to give up more than just one draft pick. Now, the Lakers, we have our 2027 first round pick, and now available this offseason, we will also have our 2029 first round draft pick. So we'll have two future first round draft picks that we can use to attach, to the Russ deal, to get rid of Russ. I think Indiana will want both of those picks because they do not plan on playing Russ. If they get him, they're going to waive him. They're going to waive him, cut him or whatever. He's not going to play for them. The only reason they're motivated or they're interested in doing a deal for Russ is to free up cap space. That's all they want to do, is just free up cap space. And they'll be able to do that because they'll take on, because Brogdon and Hield have multiple years left on their contract. Russell Westbrook only has 1 year left on his contract. So they'll swap. They'll take Russ's 1 year, and then they'll have $47 million off their books, for next summer. That's a lot of money. And there will be other teams like that. So the Russ contract is it's not impossible to move, because it could be a team, they may not believe in Russ, or they may not want to pay Russ. Same thing with Houston. They don't plan on paying Russ. You remember they wanted to do the trade. They never wanted Russ to play for them. Just like John Wall. They have John Wall sitting there. John Wall's never played for them, or he hasn't played in a long time. He didn't play at all this year. They told him to stay home. They're paying him to stay home. It would be the same thing with Russ. They would pay him to stay home. He wouldn't play for them. It's just they're trying to, with them, they're just trying to finesse some draft picks out of us. And that's why I'm glad we didn't do that deal, at the All-Star break or at the trade deadline, because it wasn't going to trade anything. I mean, it wasn't going to change anything for us. John Wall hasn't played, in I don't know how long, right? So him coming here, it wasn't going to change anything. It wasn't going to make us shoot us up the standings all of a sudden. Personally, I think we'll be in the same situation. And who knows if John Wall would even play. At least Russ played this year. Before the end here, Russ had only missed one game. Of course he's set out the final three of the season, once we were officially eliminated, because there was no point in playing him. But at least he played. John Wall hasn't played and I don't know how long. So I'm glad we didn't do that deal. And that deal will still be there this summer, but there will be other teams who just wants to move off some cap space. So the rest contract is not impossible to move. It's just a matter of what, if we can get anything of benefit back and how much it's going to cost us. Will it be one pick? Will it be two picks? Like I said, the Charlotte deal, I think we could get out of that with only giving up one pick, because they actually still believe in Russ and he'll actually play for them. The Indiana Pacers deal, I think it's going to cost us both picks. If we did a deal with them, I think it's going to cost both picks because they don't believe in Russ. They don't want Russ on the court. They're not doing that deal to play Russ. They do that trade, they're going to cut him or waive him or whatever. He won't play for them at all. That deal is just to clear cap space. They'll have 47 million next summer to play with. So we'll get something done. But I go back to my statement. Rob, the one thing Rob Pelinka has shown the ability to do is, he can get out of bad contracts. He can move bad contracts. Timofey Mozgov, Dang, and now Russ. So all eyes will be on Rob Pelinka, and I just hope they allow him. If he's going to be the man, if he's the man in charge, if he's that top executive, then let the man do his job. Kurt Rambis and his wife, man, stay away. Please stay away. Please, man, they have no business running things. So if they're gonna let Rob, be that man, then let him do his job. If not, go get Sam Presti or go get another executive. Do something, bro. So yeah, all eyes will be on Rob, the front office. And don't let LeBron have any say. Don't let him control or dictate what we do. Please, man. We done that, and you see what happened. You see how it happened. And that's the thing I don't understand. LeBron is so dialed in. LeBron is so dialed in with the players of this league. He knows everything going on. I just don't understand how he didn't see this coming, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. What up, Rob? What up? Mr. Best is in the building. He says, yo, I was going to watch the second half of the game, but they was getting blown out, and I was like, oh, well, damn. Yeah, bro, they came back. I watched the end of it. I caught the end of it in the overtime. Austin Reeves went off, man. 31 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. He went off, bro. AR-15 went off. He's been one of the highlights of the year. But yeah, we're wrapping things up here. But yeah, man, here we go. It all begins tomorrow. It'll start with Vogel being fired. And then we'll have all the exit interviews, and let's see. Let's see let's go. Let's roll. Let's get this party started, man. Let's get it started. I'm happy that the season is over, and I'm looking forward to the off season. Looking forward to see what we can do. All right. But thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it. We've been on here, an hour and 7 minutes. I wasn't planning on, we came on a little early because the game went to OT, and we did a little play-by-play in OT. So that was fun. Maybe we'll do more of that next year. So that was fun. But the Lakers got the W. They ended the season with the W. They opened with a loss. And they ended with a W, back-to-back W's. They're doing it tomorrow. They're saying tomorrow they're gonna let them go. Yeah, Woj came out with a report, a Woj and he said Vogel's coached his final game, and they're expected to fire him tomorrow. And Vogel, they asked Vogel about it in the press conference, the post-game presser, and he said, yeah, he knows about it, and he says he'll worry about that tomorrow. Tonight, he's celebrating the victory with his young squad, the young team that played tonight. So yeah, tomorrow he'll be gone, man. He's gone for sure. And let's see what we can do. Let's see who we can sign. Again, we made a video about that earlier about potential coaching candidates. Woj also said that it's going to be a long and expansive process. There's no front runners as of now. So we'll see which direction they'll go. We'll see who we'll get. But yeah, Vogel is definitely done. And this season is done as well. And this stream, we're closing it out. The stream is done as well. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming through. Much love. It's been a tough season. But I enjoyed being on here. Enjoyed covering the Lakers. Enjoyed the live stream. I didn't enjoy the losing, and we had to cut it back because it was just so much losing. So I wasn't on here as much as I wanted to be, but we'll be here doing the entire off season, covering the team during the off season, covering all the moves, the rumors, and trying to get us out of this mess. So appreciate you guys for being with me all year long. The channel grew, and it's been fun, man. It's been fun, and I'm looking forward to this off season. I'm looking forward to getting to October and having some live games again. You know, but right now, let's just see what we can do during this off season. Mr. Best, you definitely one of the ones. So shout out to you, salute to you. Thanks for always being here. Thanks for always coming through. And man, let's get after it, man. Let's go. And let's get this off season started, bro. Let's get it started. The off season is gonna be a lot more fun than this regular season. That's for sure. Here we go. Potential 2020 Lakers free agents. Russell Westbrook. He has a player option. He's going to pick that up. Avery Bradley, unrestricted free agent. Kendrick Nunn. He has a player option, but he's going to pick that up after missing the entire season. No way. He's not going to get any better deals than that, so he'll pick that up. Wayne Ellington. He'll be gone. Dwight Howard. He'll be gone. Melo. He's gone. Bazemore's gone. And there was one other guy on the list. I didn't see it. But so let's see. Let's see what we can do, bro. Yeah, man, we'll be here. We ain't done. We'll be here. We got a lot to cover this off season. This is a make or break off season. So we got a lot to do. A lot to do. So we'll be here all off season long. And we'll press it into next year. All right. So this ain't goodbye. It's just see you later. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow to break down Vogel being fired, and we'll be here to break down the exit interviews and all that good stuff. All right. So we'll get back at it. But thanks everyone for coming through. Thanks for riding with us all season long. It's not the season we wanted. It's not the season we expected, but it's the season we got, man. So Lakers Nation, hey, it's finally over. So just celebrate celebrating that. Yes, that's true. We do have IG. Hit us up on the Lakers Over Everything IG page. We're over there. We're talking Lakers all day. The DMs are definitely open. You hit me up talking about Lakers. We can definitely chop it up and chat it up. And like I said, we'll still be here making videos. We'll still be here covering the off season and all that good stuff. All right. So purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers Over Everything. That's our final show for the 2021-2022 regular season. Now let's press on to the off season. We'll catch you in the next one. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. LOE out. Peace.